Hey Scorpio. So again, starting off this month, you felt like you're almost held back, and it could feel like a slingshot when you're released and all of this energy, and you have all of this energy and you have so much to utilize. It may feel like Aries season a couple months all over again. However, it's really important to use this energy wisely. As you know, you can go for a long period of time, or like more of a short stint of time, but really give all that you have. And it's important that you allow yourself to do that in the beginning of the month and to finally feel like you're in control again. However, you then begin to understand that if whatever you're planning and whatever you're setting out to do, it's important that you not use it all up, or else you'll be burnt out and you'll like head right back to where you started. So what you can control is still very important. Using your energy is still very important. But in order to be a strong leader and having a strong sense of self, you know that there needs to be a plan involved. So you might be like stopped almost and saying like, okay, you can't keep going like this. This isn't going to continue to work. And the more that you have that contemplation, the more that's revealed to you this month, the more that you understand what's kept you held back, why you need to constantly have those spurts of energy, or why you need to use them, because burning out means then you just rest, relax, and then you go back to it, right? So it's not repeating that cycle, because there's more coming your way where you're going to be able to utilize again your skills that you've acquired. But first now you're really learning to manage them, and if there's anyone that could teach you, it's Leo. Leo is very relaxed in its nature, but it knows how to get shit done too. And that's going to show to you is that yes, that is in your nature to be that way, because you're ruled by Mars and you have that really strong endurance. However, when it's important and when you're looking at the long term here, you're noticing that this isn't going to last long term. And you could end up maybe hurting yourself. Mars rules the head, sex organs, and the muscular system, just like Aries rules the head, and Scorpio, you rule the sex organs. So your head, your brain, is also a muscle, and it's being utilized differently. And I think it's because you're finding yourself needing a new pattern. And when you do something new, it's not constantly repetitive, it's something that changes, right? So it changes who you are and how you choose to do things, how you choose to handle or work in your life. And you may almost feel like nothing is growing by the middle of the month, or that you're back at where you started, and it's not true. You're finding the control that you do have, and you're learning to use it, and you're learning it from your heart, which is Leo season. That whatever has been hurt within your heart has been what's held you back or kept you in this constant pattern. And now the utilization of the skills and the knowledge that you've acquired gives you so much energy when Mars hits Gemini. And your nervous system may be a little disrupted as well. So much energy to handle things differently, to feel accomplished when you either leave a situation or leave all of that behind. A lot of what I'm noticing that's already a constant theme is that we're all being asked to leave behind certain tendencies of our past this month if we want to enjoy it. So you're going to be faced head on with certain situations where you just need to handle them differently. It doesn't matter how the other person takes it, it's how you choose to do it, how you choose to win, let's say. And when you're faced with those maybe tests or the past things coming back up, it's a lot easier for you to just cut it off and cut it out. It's a lot easier to not want the drama. You just don't want it. You'll see it this month. It'll be around you, but you're just choosing not to get involved. And that's really important for your energy, because after that comes what you've been waiting for. So we have the 2 10s here. This constant flow and influx of opportunity, of luck. Again, saying that you're lucky, believing that you're lucky, understanding that you're lucky, and utilizing that information to the best that you can, and realizing that it is long-term, and that this feeling and this understanding of where your mind is at the same time is what really brings you to that place even before you get there. So yes, these opportunities are going to give you that boost in ego again, like in the beginning of the month when you were able to use this energy and you're just letting it out and you have control over this. You're then able to be prepared for what Uranus is changing, for these shifts in the world, how it hits you, and that you're ready so you don't get sick. Because you're a sign that's can get sick when you're not tapped in to what you really need. And then drama, right? You can have a very strong sense of clarity by the end of the month. A strong sense of knowing that this is just child's play for you. That it's just overblown and heightened. Whatever situation this is here at the 5 of Wands is just an overblown sense of whatever you've dealt with before. And if you allow yourself all of this, then you get to have that grounding, and you get to have that center, and you get to have that focus, so that the fire of Leo season isn't overblown in your face. You get to actually take a step back and see where you can control it, and you can maybe be more passive, maybe walk away. Even walk away from the part of yourself and letting that part of yourself that gets out of control were things that you actually can control. And then you're asking yourself these questions again. But here you are being given the opportunity to shift that. And then the end of the month gives you so much more in the ability to decide on these opportunities instead of something that you're almost forcing yourself into or being forced into. There's more excitement, happiness, fulfillment, enjoyment, especially by the full moon, towards the full moon in Aquarius. But I think Cancer season really prepared you for this month because it was exhausting to a sense. A lot went on. There's a lot you couldn't control. There's a lot of restraint. And now towards the end, you get to test it out this month. And then at the end of the month, there's a lot less restraint. There's a lot more to do. There's a lot more to receive. There's a lot more opportunity. You see your life in the long run, it's a lot easier. You know, don't get caught up in that right now. You know, have your plan. You set it out, and then what happens is when you're really serious about a plan, or you're really serious about an outlook or where you want to go in life, then you get, again, tested, or you get the opportunity to see, well, what's been holding you back from getting there. And that's usually starts very internal. For you, it is very internal. You see where maybe your moods or your temper has held you back, or your emotions or getting too inside yourself has held you back from experiencing more. And that has to do with the heart, always has to do with the heart. And again, Leo seasons bring you right to the heart of things. But then it gives you so much energy after. And you learn so much as you're going. So this month is a well-rounded month for you, as we see with the Wheel of Fortune at the end here. So take care of yourself and take care of what you need to, and we'll see you next month.